Just watching a little more, but I'm going to tell you right now, your positioning, your target selection, and your coal. Yeah, all right. We'll go on those. They're yelling switch to Mercy. Why would they say that? Yeah, no. I don't think you need to switch to Mercy. You need to fucking do your job.
The Angry Llama is made for adults who enjoy honest, crass, cutting reviews when we're talking fucking llama. Sensitive bipeds need not apply.
Hello, it is the Angry Llama. I am back, and I am with a longtime farm member, first-time submitter. Ooh, it's Pixel. Hi, farm. I've been a long journey of getting better, and first time posting here for feedback. I've had some farmers help out with some tips, and I've climbed from sub 500 to 1500 silver in the past few weeks. Wow, that's cool. Now I feel like I've lost momentum, and no matter how much I heal, I'm not enabling my team to win. Falling back down to 1200. That's okay, the ebb and flow is very popular. It's funny the way we think though, right? Whatever our highest SR ever was, that's what rank we tell everyone we are. And then when we're down low, way low between our average, we say we were dragged there by throwers, but we never say we were pulled up to our rank by Smurfs. Like, it's funny. Like we never blame a win on a Smurf. We're like, oh, that McCree, you really carried us, even if you did. You know why? There's no scoreboards and it's hard to pay attention to so many variables. So in the end, everybody thinks it's just them. But let me tell you, find your highest SR ever and find your season low, and you'll probably find out where you are in the middle. Sometimes games you just have throwers on the other side and you get 10 wins in a row, right? I mean, this shit happens. I've lost 17 in a row. 17 is my record. It was after 10 it's just funny. Okay, so here we go. I feel like this is a good example of game where I'm happy with how I played. Even though my team wanted me to switch to Mercy, she was on Moira, she wanted to switch to Mercy. But I'm sure there are many ways in which I can improve and get better. I do play a bit of an aggressive style. That's always a little bit of a warning, folks, in Bronze. With a focus on regenerating my resources so I can heal and help to finish off kills with my team. Okay, so Pixel, she is 1250 to 1550. Cool. She's playing the Moira. And I ask her, what do you think is preventing you from climbing? I'm not sure, which is why I'm here. Am I throwing but refusing to switch? By refusing to switch? That I don't think is a thing. Like, Moira puts out 84 healing per second on a single target. Putting that across many targets is absurd. Mercy does like 50 healing per second on one target, and will spend half her time boosting if she's doing it right. So if they were low on healing, maybe they were bitching about the boosting. You know what, we're going to look. How hard do you want to be roasted? She says, roast me like one of your French girls. Can't get better if I don't put myself out there. Well, fair enough. We will light you on fire and burn you at the stake like a French revolutionary. That's what you meant, right? I don't know what the French... I think it's from Titanic, but I won't admit to if watching that, so we'll just continue. Let's get right into the game with Pixel. Okay, we're on board with Pixel, who has a terrifying mask on her face that I do not like at all. It is scary. Please stop. What are you doing up here? Like, what are you doing? You must have heard high ground is good, so you went up to high ground, but you have to know why and apparently when high ground is good. High ground is good when your tanks are with you. Now, remember, I'm talking specifically for Moira. What's your job on this team? Is it to heal Genji? No. Heal Bap? Yeah, you can do some peel for Bap. But what's your main job on this team? Dude, you're a tank healer. You're a brawl healer. You are not, I'm going to stand in the back line with my hand out. That's just fucking weird. So, you would be on high ground if there were shields and tanks with you. Since the people you need to heal are nowhere fucking near you, you should be here. Right? That's my little pea hand healing. That's what I do. What are you doing up there? That is a weird spot to be, bro. Especially no shield, and you're going to get ganked by this Pharah. And in fact, we have a soldier for the Pharah, so what I would make sure is that the two tanks are getting healed, my jorb, and also the soldier, because a soldier versus pharmacy is a pain. At least they don't have pharmacy, they just have the Pharah. Should be relatively dealable with the soldier. Let's see what happens. So you're up here. This is horrible. You drop down, you heal your monkey. Do you believe that maybe that orb is like a child or a pet of yours? Could you get rid of it sometime soon, please? It's like your huge heal, bruh. There we go. Okay, but when you do a healing orb, maybe this is a little too much. Let's see how your positioning goes, and then I'll tell you more about your orbs if we're there. Don't worry about him. This is fine. Listen, that Genji is not your fucking problem. Him going over there and doing some shit, not your problem. Can Bap heal him? Ish. Honestly, a Genji is a bad pick with both of these healers. So no one's going to be able to heal him effectively. If he's going to be a backline Genji, get kills Genji, he's on his own. You might be able to send him a courtesy orb, but I wouldn't. I like that you're playing this corner now. I would have liked you here the whole time. This corner is so much better. This play is so much better. But you know they're doing a full engage. Don't throw your damage orb. You probably are going to need the healing orb. Because you just lost a player, right? So try to think of the metagame a little bit. Oh, we're down one. Okay, what's that going to mean? Well, it means we're going to take an incredible amount of damage as they push, and we're not going to be able to push back. So we have to kind of take the damage and pull back a little bit, allow them some space as they have more people, and just heal our team up. But right now, you've done a damage orb, and now you're doing damage. Look at your resource meter. It's full. Like, you're doing the wrong thing. You should be healing, unless healing's not necessary, or the person's a feeder, and fuck them. But this is bad. What are you doing? I get that you're a good counter to that Genji, but, like, heal your team. That monkey's going in to do work. I don't think he's been supported yet. You can fade. Heal orb, heal orb, heal orb, heal orb.
My will.
If a tank dies, I want you to feel bad. I don't want you to hit yourself with a tack hammer, feel bad, but you should feel that's your responsibility. If a DPS dies and they're right in front of you, that's you. But if a DPS dies on a flank, fuck them. Like, I want you to care more about these tanks. You don't care enough, Pixel. Where's the love? You're allowed to look at people and not heal them. Not everybody you look at needs a little piss break. You know what I mean? Save your pissies. This is honestly one of the huge differentiators between a Moira stuck in, let's say, silver, and maybe a Moira in plat diamond might know how to use their resources more. Where, like, down here, you guys piss all your healing away, and then you're like, well, it wasn't my fault. I didn't have any healing juice. Well, you don't have healing juice because you keep pissing it away. Ooh, punny. Heal behind you. He just took a ton. You guys were just hit with a ton of sticky bombs. Your reaction to that is to damage. That's the wrong reaction. Your muscle memory, and I use that term very loosely, but your muscle memory isn't right. You should be defaulting to healing. You are defaulting to damage. That was cool. Now remember, your coalescence will heal you up. Me personally, if I'm at 50 health and we're about to play the Q game, I'm hitting my button. Yeah, I think a coalescence could have went a long way there.
There was a flaw in my approach.
I like to use mobility out of point. A lot of bronze to even plat players will not use their ability to get out of point. The metal ranks are interesting. Thank you for using your mobility to get to the fight faster. I hope all that's holy, you are going to try to heal that tank. Good. Cole! Why? Why not Cole? I don't think you have faith in your Cole keeps that guy up. Now this fight is done. We're fucked. No, don't go out there, don't go out there. Why do I say don't go out there? You gotta always be aware of what your flank's gonna be. Listen, you need to go this way. Peel this way, hope people get there, maybe a courtesy orb. But you, I'm real nervous if you come out here. Look at this, you're gonna focus on these dudes. Again, this stupid Genji drawing you into a bad position. And look at this, they are gonna fucking maul you. Let's see what you do. Oh! Nice fade, nice shield by the Sigma, nice pick on your part. Good job. I didn't prefer it, but I like the outcome. Dude, Moira is one of the fastest building ults in the game. I could have had Cole again by now. Like, what are you doing with this thing? Don't babysit it, use it. If we lose this corner, well, I guess... Alright, we're even now, but we lost our main tank. Let's see what happens. God darn it. No! The fight's lost. Where are you going? That's sometimes the interesting part. You guys in the metal ranks have a hard time stepping back from what you can do. You're in the fight and then seeing that the fight is lost. That's a gross misrepresentation of it, though. Everybody can be susceptible to this, and that's why comms are important. But right now you're tunneling, and you should really get the fuck out of here, and you're gonna go feed. I don't even know if we should talk about this. I've been pretty hard on you already, but you just coalesced without throwing an orb pixel. Have you actually seen an Angry Llama video? I feel a little hurt. I've done Moira videos like more than any other video, and the one thing I always say is put the damage orb out before you coal. It's like the #1 tenet. What are you doing to me? Pixel! Cole is strong, but it's not that strong. Damn! And remember, Cole, you don't have to get close to people. It feels like you do. Like you're like, oh, I'll push the beam right in their face. But it has no, like, it has a range. As long as it's hitting him, it's doing the same amount of damage. Stop trying to make out with these people. For the love of God, leave Diva alone. She gets a lot of requests for this. Do not be one of those types. Gosh, Pixel. Fade. That was a good fade. Man, you just hit buttons, though. No, get out. It's interesting. You don't know when to get the fuck out of here. This is lost. Apparently not, because this is bronze and you're going to go behind them and kill them all. What is going on right now? Literally, they should just turn and kill you. Yeah, you're fucked. No way you get out of it. Why? Your healing must be atrocious right now. Like, Fury has to be destroying you. Unless he's just DPSing too. Oh my god, what are you doing? Not only did you go to their backline, but you tickled a tank. Did you see how much she didn't care? Then you healed the tank. Oh god, Pixel, what have you done? Pixel, do you play like Tracer in another life or something? Like, Moira does not do this. Moira needs to be with her team. Enable your team. You're not enabling your tanks. They're getting their ass.
The payload has reached the
I'm just watching a little more, but I'm going to tell you right now. Your positioning, your target selection, and your Cole. Yeah, alright. We'll go on those. They're yelling switch to Mercy. Why would they say that? Yeah, no. I don't think you need to switch to Mercy. You need to fucking do your job.
This will heal you.
That orb is the make or break of this fight. Why didn't you just slow down and aim, bro? Pixel, you're going too crazy. Like, look at this. You can literally shoot that orb. We're saving the fucking day. That's me, I'm doing the pixel way. Saving the fucking day. I use my orb in a very, very deliberate way. Let's go, Meatball. And then you faded into a wall. Pixel, is it possible that you play highly inebriated? Okay, I've got them. I've got all your post-it notes. Are you ready? The first one goes like this. When in trouble, heal orb. When in trouble, heal orb. That means your team, you, the people, we'll talk about target selection in a moment, but we really want to save that orb for bad times, like big heal lots of people times. Say like, I don't know, the May ultimate. Fuck! You gotta put the orb in there, man. So that's your first post-it note. When in trouble, use my healing orb. Cool. No big deal. The second one is, don't ultimate without damage orb first. It's just enough more damage to confirm those kills, which you saw that you were close to getting, but it didn't happen. If you did a damage orb, you could have confirmed some kills. 3 is target selection. Moira's a tank healer. Now, if your tanks are rolling them, feel free. Be a damage Moira. Have fun. Go off on a flank and heal a Genji. But your tanks weren't. They needed to be enabled, and each time they needed to be enabled, you failed them. Like, you need to feel bad. Not tack hammer to the face bad, but maybe a kick to the testicles bad. You know what I mean? You can buy add-on testicles if you don't have them. I'm sure they sell them on the internet. And then have someone look you in the eyes and kick you every time you leave your tanks to die. Stop doing that. You were literally in this cool little brawl mode, and you would just leave them. Don't. Just do your job. In the lower ranks, just get muscle memory for your job. You can always add aggression later. I know people preach the other way. I don't think it's valuable. I think you do your job, enable your tanks, and then when you see that you doing your job isn't enough, that's when you turn the hat, because it's like a switch.
May the best man win. Come on, chicken shit.
Raise your elbows here. Off you two. Come on.
What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch that goes on. And when the switch goes on, I feel like another person. I feel like
Healer to fucking heal the team!
a truck.
It's like a switch. You turn the hat and then it's aggro time. But when you first enter a match, healers, main healers, enable your team with as much healing as, try to give them everything they can. When they're inting, when they're feeding, try to support them. Do it 1, 2, 3 fights. If they're not getting it done, then you have to assess, okay, I am enabling the fuck out of these people. I'm probably getting 35% healing done, and we're still not working it out. Okay, do I change to a Zen and orb one tank that works and just forget about the other tank and try to put out damage? Not a bad solution. Do I Ana and try to get those anti-nades to make their healing ineffective, so maybe that will help my tanks get the kill? Or do I go backline Moira and just take out their supports? But the absolute first thing I always do is give them a chance. No matter what rank I'm playing in, no matter who I'm playing with, I'll try to support my tanks first. I will enable them. I will give them little ideas. If you don't have those little ideas, that's fine. You can stay off comms even. But just enable the fuck out of them. If they don't get it done in 3 fights, change your strat. Get aggro. Change to a different hero. But that's not you. You enabled them. They fucked up. You gave them 3 fights. That's a good college try. After that, it's time to figure out how to win on your own. Or with, the variables you have. But you have 3 things to work on, and I want to see you in 4 weeks, because you play a lot, and you play with farm members, so they should be giving you these damn tips and checking in on you. I don't want you working on them once. Pick 1 tip a week, and then on the 4th week, you can try to do all your tips. But 1 tip a week, okay? Work on that, work on that, work on that. Because your muscle memory is not right, and I use that in a very strange way, but your basic reaction to problems isn't the correct choice a lot of the time. I want you to start hammering that choice in, so when bad things happen, you automatically throw that heal orb when you see a male and your friend's dying. You automatically throw that heal orb to the Winston that dove in because you know he's going to take the damage. You automatically know that high ground is bad if you're the only one there and you're not a range healer. Like, what are you doing there, right? Like these are the kind of things that you put together, and you put together a much better showing in 4 weeks. Thank you for finally submitting. I'm glad I got to put you on the roasting and turn you over and cook you well and done. I think sometimes it takes a good cooking, a good barbecuing with the proper sauces and the tasty thing. And then after you're cooked and you're done, then maybe you come out the other side. It's like boot camp. I broke you down. Now I say, get out there, Pixel, and do your best. Enable your team. I think you've fallen into the rut of, wow, everybody around me sucks, why enable them? But you are now climbing above sub 500, change your play style. You now have to start enabling these players who won't all be crazy. Try that out. Let me know how it goes. I want to see you in 4 weeks. Okay, Llama out. And you kept writing me, and writing me, and writing me.
Do you want to climb with the llama? Then you got to join the farm! Only 30% of the llama's viewers are subscribed. What horror! How can you expect to climb without the llama's daily fodder of views? Okay, hit your hooves on that sub button and we'll continue like none of this ever happened.